Super Typhoon Haiyan has made a direct hit on the island.
Typhoon slammed into the Philippines at 4:30 a.m. Friday morning.
The immensity of the storm could be seen from space.
And this has literally knocked down concrete buildings.
Matinding pinsala rin ang tinamo ng bayan ng Hernani at Giwan sa Eastern Samar.
A month after Super Typhoon Yolanda hit the Philippines with winds gusting up to 300 kilometers per hour, the death toll has now reached 6,109. The municipality of Hernani in eastern Samar was not spared, with almost 90% of the infrastructure washed away by the storm surges.
When the typhoon struck, here in Lalawigan, actually right where we sit, there was about 3 feet of sand from the water all the way into the road, and tore off some of the roof of our church, actually the whole entire roof of the church. So we have been able to rebuild that by the grace of God, and by support coming in from different groups, and also a huge incident down in Hernani. We had a church down there. We sent one of our pastors from the Bible school here, New Term for Christ, Lalawigan, and he started a church in Hernani. And when the typhoon struck Hernani, it completely leveled, only leaving maybe half of the foundation that was laid.
Matapos na yung bagyo, no, bumalik ako dito at nakita ko yung church at talagang na-wash out.
Calvary Chapel Dumaguete is committed to the long-term reconstruction and rehabilitation of the affected areas. Using U-Turn for Christ Lalawigan as the base of operations, Calvary pastors and Bible school students from Samar and all over the world joined to rebuild properties that were damaged during the typhoon.
That was our first goal, to get a church up and running down in Hernani. We're sending a team down every day, workers here from the Bible school and all over the world, the teams that are coming from different areas to help in construction and digging, reconstructing that church so that people in Hernani can have a place of worship.
When we learned about the devastation that was caused by Yolanda here in Samar, particularly here in Hernani, we were moved to do something. Number one, because we have a sister church here, and second, I knew that a lot of the relief efforts would be focused on Tacloban. So here's where the Lord led us, and we've been doing this since November.
This would be the first Christmas for the people of Hernani to celebrate without their homes. It was an opportunity for us to bring the gospel of Jesus Christ, where survivors received food and the children received toys.
Today we're going to have a program for the children. We're going to give them a Christmas program because, as you know, they will have nothing during Christmas, but of course the greatest gift we can give them is Jesus, and that's really the most important gift that they could receive. And even if they receive material things, sooner or later these things will fade away. These things, will disappear, but the gift of eternal life will be forever theirs.
Our desire was to put a smile on the faces of the people who have been through so much.
Gusto ko rin magbigay pagpapasalamat sa lahat ng support, sa lahat ng mga tumulong sa church ng Typhoon Chapel. Maraming salamat sa inyo kapag-tulong sa amin, lalong na sa ministry at pagbibigay ng mga relief goods sa iba't ibang barangay. Maraming salamat sa inyo at tulong sa amin dito.
The typhoon has come and brought devastation to some parts of the ministry here in U-Turn for Christ, but the Lord is bigger and better than all that, and He is bringing help and support from all over the world. We thank you guys for coming and sending your teams and sending support, because we now have a full roof over the heads of the church here in Lalawigan and a place for people to come and worship, and about 100, maybe 100 plus come, children and adults, to Calvary Chapel Lalawigan and U-Turn for Christ.
Mission accomplished, but the work is far from over. We would like to thank you for partnering with us to bring the message of hope to the hopeless.